Guys, am I audible? Quickly confirm, am I audible? Okay, okay. So now please check. Am I audible? Will you able to hear me, guys? Yes, no, quickly confirm. Okay, fine. Super. Listen. So in the previous session, what we have covered operators. We covered arithmetical operator and logical operator, relational operator, shorthand operator, and along with that, we also covered incremental and decremental operator. Then apart from this, we have some operator like left shift, right shift operator, bitwise operator, ternary operator that are not required now. Maybe later, if I need that one, if we want to cover, yeah, we can cover. No issues. In the today's class, the next important topic with respect to interview, or maybe you can consider as a real time how to work, or for your knowledge, or it needs to be used in other technology also. Then in Java, we have one important concept. In not only in Java, in programming world, we have a concept which is nothing but control statements. Control statements. This is one of the important topic, guys. Control statements. Remember, it is not only for Java. If you go for any programming language, you can find a control statement, right? So what is control statement? What is the purpose of control statement? See, whenever you write a piece of code, you are writing the piece of code. But what is the important part? You should have the control on your program. You should have the control on your program. Now, suppose, let me take one example. You know, right, in India, maybe I can tell like, maybe the person, they are greater than or equal to 18. The person greater than or equal to 18, they are eligible to vote. Eligible to vote. So then, it is a control, right? Yes or no? What we are saying, right, here we have many people with the age from 1 to 90 or 100 or 60, whatever it might be. But what Indian constitution is saying, whenever if the person age is greater than or equal to 18, that person is eligible to vote. Eligible to vote, right? So this is one condition. This basically we can call it as one condition. If it is a greater than are equal to 18, you can go ahead and you can vote it. If it is lesser than 18, you cannot vote, right? You cannot vote. So this is a simple condition we are giving, right, on top of your program. Whenever you write any piece of code, whenever you write any program, this is you have to keep in your mind, right? Suppose I will give you another condition. I will give you another condition. Say suppose, take an example, another example. Now I want to, maybe you are all graduated, right? Maybe based on that I can tell you. Suppose, you know, right, when we study degree in India or maybe in Tamil Nadu, so at least you should get the E grade, right? At least you should get E grade. I think we have a many grade. Yes, and A and B grade and C grade and D grade and E grade. And below that, if you go, that will be considered as a maybe arrear, right? That will be considered as an arrear. But E is the lowest grade. Then what it means? Suppose a student, if is getting greater than or equal to E grade, I am telling the greater than or equal to E grade, or it, then obviously, you know, that person, I can tell, right, is pass. He will move to the next semester. Or otherwise, that will be considered as an arrear, right? Then obviously it is one condition. This is one condition, right? So like that, sometime I have to apply some condition, guys. So in order to apply this condition, Java provides a control statement. That control statement, we have a many control statement. In that I have given one control statement, which is nothing but if else. If else is one control statement. If else is one control statement. Suppose, let me take one number. I will take one number. Say suppose the number is 10. So it is called as, in mathematics, the number 10, we can call it as even number. We can call it as even number. Why we are calling 10 is even number? Because 10 is divisible by 2. 10 is divisible by 2. That's the reason it is called even number. But if you take 13 or 15, that is not divisible by 2, right? That's the reason it is called as an odd number. We can call it as an odd number. So in such a scenario, no, suppose I'm writing one program saying that if condition is satisfied, that we can call it as an even number. If condition is not satisfied, that we can call it as an odd number. Like that, maybe we can write some piece of code. In that case and all, we required if else statement. We need if else statement. Now suppose I will write this piece of code in programming. Using the Java, how can I write the piece of code in order to check whether the given number is even or odd? How to check that one? In programming. In programming, how to check this one? See, suppose guys, I have a number. I will take a number, integer number is equal to 30. This is the number. Or maybe you can take a simple number also. Say the number is 12. The number is 12. Integer number is equal to 12. Now what should I check? Whether the given number is even or odd. Given or odd. So remember guys, whenever if you take any number, when you divide this number by 2 and you are saying 6 2s are 12 and remainder is 0, then obviously this number is even number. If you take a number which is 15 and you are dividing a number by 2 and 7 2s are 14 and you are getting a remainder is 1, then that we can call it as an odd number. Whenever you divide any number by 2 and you are checking if the remainder is 0, it is an even number. When the remainder is 1, that is called as odd number. That's called as an odd number. Can we write the code now? Can we write the code now? Simple. You can write if guys, before that, how to know the remainder in Java. Did you remember yesterday I told you arithmetical operator? One is plus, addition, minus, subtraction, star, multiplication, slash, division, percentile, modulo. What is the difference between these two? One is to give the quotient. One is to give the remainder. Now, which one I need to take? I need to take the percentile. If the number percentile, the number is 12. Percentile, which is 2. And what is the remainder? The remainder is 0. Equal to 0 means if the number percentile to equal to 0, then system.out.println, I am calling this number is even number. This is called as even number. Otherwise means in here else system.out.println, it is an odd number. It is an odd number. Right? This is how you have to write the code. Suppose I will take integer number equal to, which is 13. Now, how to check whether the given number is even or odd? Simple. You can write on if condition. If a number percentile 2 equal to 0, then that we can call it as what? That is an even number. If the condition is not satisfied, that we can call it as an odd number. It is an odd number, right? So, are you clear, guys? Are you clear what is even number, what is odd number? How we are writing the if else? If else means one control statement. Am I clear? Everyone? Good. Okay. So I will share my another screen. You just check. I hope you can able to see my screen, and I will open my Eclipse. Fine. Now let me create a new class file now. Okay, go left or go below. I can go below. Okay. Now create a new class. Right click on new create class. And where is the class? And control new, go to class, which is control statement demo. Like that I have created one class and click on finish. Now we will get the new class, and I'm adding the main method also. Let me add one main method. Suppose I'm taking one number, integer number is equal to 12. This is my number. I have to check if my number percentile 2. Listen here. This percentile, this one, guys, this percentile, it is the quotient. It is the remainder. It is going to give the remainder. When I use the percentile, it is going to give the remainder, guys. Remember. So what I'm writing, if number percentile 2, which is equal to, it means that comparison. We are doing the comparison. Equal to, which is what? 0. The given number is equal to 0. System.out.println. I am saying the given number is even number. What I'm saying, given number is even number. Like that I'm saying. Otherwise, what is it? Otherwise, if it is not a even number, then I'm saying it is odd number. Given number is odd number, like that I have given. Now I'm going to execute this. Go to run as, click on Java application. When you press OK, I can see given number is even number. But if I pass some other number, obviously it is an odd number, right? So if I run this code, I can see the given number is odd number. So this is how you can apply simple control statement with help of if else block. If else block. So suppose I will command this one. Command this one. Okay. I will command this one. Let me take some other variable. I will take one more variable. Integer x is equal to, or integer age is equal to something I have written, which is 18. And I'm checking if the person age, which is greater than or equal to 18 means. So let me put it as a 10 first. 10. If age is greater than or equal to 18, of course, the person is not eligible to vote, right? I can tell, right, the person is not eligible. Person is not eligible to vote. Person is eligible to vote. I'm sorry. Eligible to vote. Otherwise, system of println, I'm saying person is not eligible to vote. Is not eligible to vote. That's it. Now, if I run this code, it will say, right, whether the person is eligible to vote or not. Person is not eligible to vote. Person is not eligible to vote. Suppose I will take one more scenario. I will take a small scenario. Say, suppose your client is saying, hey, only suppose in my account, I have in my account, maybe in my current account, I am the current account user. And the current account, there are two accounts, right? One is saving account and another one is current account. Whenever you open any account from the bank, there is a current account and saving account. What the bank manager, they are saying, right? Whenever if you are using the current account, at least you should maintain, at least you should maintain 25,000 in your account. What they are saying, minimum balance should be 25,000 they are saying. But if your account is saving account, if you are using saving account, you should have the minimum balance of 5,000 rupees. So it is all based on your account type. If it is a current account, you should have 25,000. If your account is saving account, you should maintain 5,000 rupees, right? Suppose for that I am writing one simple program. Say if before that I am creating a two account, actually string account one, or maybe only one account, maybe string account one, which is maybe a current account, like that I have created. String account one, which is current account. What I'm checking, what I'm saying, if account one is equal to, guys, remember, whenever if you use the integer type, you can use this greater than, lesser than, greater than or equal to, lesser than or equal to, not equal to, all the relational operator, you can use it. If your data type is primitive data type, then you can use this equal, everything you can use it. But if your data type is string, you should not use equal and all. For that, you have to use dot equals. What? You have to write equals. What is this equals? I will tell you later. Simply remember, you should not use equal. Instead of that, you have to type equals. It's a string you have to write equals. If your account is current account, what I am saying, system.out.println minimum balance should be 25k. Minimum balance should be 25k. And I'm writing if my account, maybe that's right. If this is, maybe I can make it as account. It is also account. If my account dot equals saving account, my account equals saving account. Saving account. What I'm saying, system dot out dot println minimum balance of saving account should be 5K. 5K. So see here I didn't write any else condition. If you want, you can write the else condition. If you don't want, you just leave it. Right? Then right click on this, go to run as, click on Java application. See, minimum balance should be 25K because my account is current account. But if I give saving account, now I can see, right? Minimum balance of saving account should be 5K. Like that, based on our need, you can apply the control statement. Am I clear, guys? Any questions so far? One minute. Sir, else statement is option in this case or two in this case or two if it is needed. Tesu, I'm not getting. Can you please once again rephrase and send it to me? I'm not getting this question. Please send it to me once again. I will tell you. I'm not able to understand this question. Once again, please rephrase that one. Sir, when we used two if statement. Yes, correct. We have used the two if statement. Yes, sir. So we use the two if statement. It is all our requirement only. So whatever that we want, we can use it. In this program, I have used the two if statement. So else statement cannot be used here. Not like that. So we can able to use the else statement, but I have used the two if statement. Without else block, can be able to write the code. For that reason only I have written. It is all our wish whether I need the else block or not. Right? So just for an example, what I have used, only if statement I have used. But if you want, you can write the else block. But again, Without else block also if block will work. But without if block, else block won't work. Fine. Now listen. Maybe let me take one more example. A small example you can take it. Say suppose I have one, maybe we can take whatever we can take. Okay, if integer, at this time we can go for double salary, which is equal to say $1,000. Now what should I check? Whether this salary, okay, simple example you can go for. I need to check whether this salary whether it is divisible by 10 or not. I need to check. The given salary is divisible by 10 or not. That I have to check. This is a simple program I have to do. Divisible by 10 or not. Right? So what I can do, I can write on if condition. If the salary percentile 10 equal to 0, then obviously system.out.println, I can say it is divisible. It is divisible by 10. Otherwise, I can say it is not divisible. It is not divisible by 10. It is not divisible by 10. So what I have done here, so when the number is divisible by 10, it is divisible by 10. Otherwise, it is not divisible by 10. Suppose if I run this code, 1000 is divisible by 10, there is no issue. You will get it is divisible by 10. But if you are passing 1234, 1, 2, 3, 4, is it divisible by 10? Of course, no, it is not divisible by 10. Because it will give you a reminder, right? It will give you a reminder. So of course, you will get it is not divisible by 10. Can I say it is not divisible by 10? Suppose, is it divisible by 2? Is it divisible by 2? Yes, right? Is it divisible by 2 only? It is divisible by 2 only. Now, if I run this code, you can see it's divisible by 2. What happened? Oh, 12 I made. Sorry. You're not 12, 2. So, it is divisible by 2. Is it divisible by 3? Is it divisible by 3? 4 3s are 12 and 1 3s are 3. No, it is not divisible by 3. It is not divisible by 3. So, like that, we can get to know that whether it is a divisible by 3 or not by applying some if-else condition. So, my thought is, not to cover the divisible things and all. I just need to tell when we need to go for if-else block. Whenever if you are checking whether is it right or wrong, or is it pass or fail, or is it correct or wrong. In that case and all, it is better to go for if-else block. It is a control statement. Am I clear? Can you confirm? Any questions so far? Quickly confirm. Fine. Now, the next program that I'm going to cover, or next topic, which is nested if-else block. Nested if-else block. Now, suppose I have two number guys. Integer x is equal to 5. This is one program. And the integer y is equal to, which is 10. So integer x is equal to 5 and integer y is equal to 10. Now what I should check whether x is greater than 0. First condition is what I'm going to write. If If x is greater than 10, if x is greater than 10, 0. If x is greater than 0, if x is greater than 0, I will add one more condition. What I'm going to add? I'm going to check if y is greater than 0. Y is greater than 0. I have to print both x and y are greater than 0. Like that I have to print. Otherwise, what should I print? I should print, right? X is greater than 0. X is greater than 0. X is greater than 0, but y is not greater than 0. Is not greater than 0. Like that I have to write. Let me replace it. See what I have written. I am going to check whether x is greater than 0. If x is greater than 0, what should I do? I have to check y is greater than 0. If y is greater than 0, I have to write x and y both are greater than 0. Suppose if y is not greater than 0, I have to write x is greater than 0, but y is not greater than 0. Now, maybe this is the question, right? You may think like, if x is not greater than 0, what I should do? If x is not greater than 0, x is not greater than 0, what should I do? If x is not greater than 0, then I have to check whether y is greater than 0. Let me check that one. At least y is greater than 0. Then I can print like x is not greater than 0, but y is greater than 0. Otherwise both x and y are less than or not greater than 0. Maybe this is somewhat, maybe you will feel difficult. Better I can stop my screen. I will go for my next screen. So check. Okay. Now we'll come to this screen. Fine. Now, listen. What I'm saying, I have written if x is equal to okay. What happened? One minute, guys. Let me check. Sorry guys, yeah, I'm sorry. So somewhere struck, yeah, listen. So what I have done, suppose, let me take two variables. X is equal to 5 is one variable and y is equal to 10 is the variable. What I'm checking, first step, I'm checking x is greater than 0. X is greater than 0, I have to check. If x is greater than 0, if x is greater than 0, there are two, right? One is maybe true if x is greater than 0, or otherwise maybe x is false, right? This condition may satisfy, dissatisfy. If x is greater than 0, then what should I do? I have to check y is greater than 0. Y is greater than 0. There are two possibilities, right? Here again, maybe it might be a true or it might be a false. Correct? It might be a false. So if x is greater than 0, no problem. I have to check y greater than 0. So thereby, this particular system.println should say what it will say. It will say, right, x is also greater than 0 and y is also greater than 0. Y is also greater than 0. And if x is greater than 0, its condition is not satisfied, then what should I do? We have to go for y greater than 0. I have to check it. Y greater than 0. And I'm checking there are two possibilities, right? Maybe there is a true or there is a false, whatever it might be. If it is a true, we can get to know that x is yes greater than 0. No, x is lesser than 0. X is lesser than 0 and y is greater than 0. But in this case, what will happen? In this case, x is also lesser than 0. Y is also lesser than 0. X is also lesser than 0. Y is also lesser than 0. But here y is lesser than 0. Y is lesser than 0. Already we found, right, x is greater than 0. X is greater than 0. Y is lesser than 0. That's it, guys. This program I have to implement with help of a Java program. Are you clear with this, or do you want me to repeat? If you are clear, we will go ahead, or otherwise I will explain once again. No issues. Can you confirm? Repeat once. Okay. Okay. No issues. See. I will repeat once again. Listen. So what I have done, there are two variables. One variable is x, and another variable is y. There are two variables. What is the first step I have to do? I have to check x is greater than 0. When x is greater than 0, if the condition is satisfied, then you have to go for checking y is greater than 0. If the condition is satisfied. If it is not satisfied, then you have to go for checking y greater than 0. If the condition is satisfied means what? X, y both are greater than 0, right? Because x is already greater than 0, y is also greater than 0. But here what will happen? X is greater than 0. If it is false and we are checking y greater than 0, if the condition is true, one possibility, the condition may be failed. So here the output is x is lesser than 0, y is greater than 0. But here x is lesser than 0, y is lesser than 0. Now if you come here, x is greater than 0, true. Y is greater than 0, true. But what if y is lesser than 0? Now what will happen? X is greater than 0, y is lesser than 0. Right? This is what I have to do it with help of a Java program. See guys, if you complete your first standard, then only you can go for second standard. If you complete your second standard, then only you can go for third standard, right? Now suppose I'm telling, right, if you complete your degree, I'm telling, right, you will, or say, suppose, let me take good example. Say, suppose in my 12th standard, if I get 1,000 marks, maybe greater than 1,000 marks I got, then you are maybe taking maybe a MBBS, you are taking a medical. But suppose if your mark is 600 to 1,000, then maybe I can tell, right? You can go for maybe a B. You can go for B. Suppose if your mark is again 400 to 600, maybe based on that you will select some other degree, right? Other degree you will select it, maybe. Yes or no? So we have an option, right? If it is greater than 10,000, then only MBBS. But if it is lesser than 1,000, either you can go for B or maybe this one. Right? Even in your degree after completion of degree, you have worked with some maybe segregation, like that's called aggregate. When you join Anna University or maybe any college, that they have seen some ranks and all, right? It is all based on your cutoff. Same guys. Sometime I have to apply the nested effects condition. Maybe without wasting the time, let me try with the eclipse part. Thereby you will get an idea how the eclipse work. How the eclipse work, you will get to know that. So let me stop the screen and quickly share my screen. I will share this screen. Now open my Eclipse and if else block. See what I'm saying. The first one, if x is greater than 0, if x is greater than 0, simply I'm writing system.println saying that x is greater than 0. I'm saying else I'm going to check one more condition. What I'm going to check, if x is greater than 0, I have to check if y is greater than 0, what will happen? If y is greater than 0, simply I'm writing system.println. I'm writing x is, maybe let me remove this one. Directly I can write here. X is greater than 0. X and y is greater than 0. Like that I'm writing. If x is greater than 0, y is greater than 0. X and y is greater than 0. Otherwise, already we check the condition, x is greater than 0 only. But when I check the y is greater than 0, it is not satisfied, means what will happen? So let me write here, x is greater than 0, correct. X is greater than 0, it is correct. But y is not or lesser than 0. Like that I can say. Are you clear till here? Yes or no? Guys, confirm. Clear, confirm. Okay. Others facing the problem, not able to understand or clear? Guys, at least say yes or no, thereby I will understand. See, we have to cover a lot just to confirm. What if the condition is not satisfied? X is greater than 0 means we are checking y is greater than 0. In the same, if the x is not greater than 0, again I'm going to go ahead and I am checking y is greater than 0 now. Y is greater than 0. And thereby I will tell, right, x is lesser than 0 here. X is not greater than 0. X is not greater than 0, but y is greater than 0. Otherwise system.println, if x is also not greater than 0, y is also not greater than 0, I can say, right, x and y are not greater than 0. Sometime I need to apply the nested if else block. When I say nested if else block, within a if block, I have to apply another if else block. Within a if block, I have to apply another if else block. Maybe kind of, maybe if you attend an interview, right? First level, if you clear, then only you will go for second round, right? So first level, if you are not clear, maybe you will come out of. But if you clear the first round, what they will do? They will ask you to go for second level of interview. If you are clearing the second level of interview, then only you can allow for HR discussion. If you are clearing your HR discussion, then they will ask you a document, they will verify your document. Once the document is clear, then only they will accept you to join the company. Suppose after joining the company also, if you are not working well, they will ask you to go. So like that, multiple check will be happened, right, in the real time. That comes under the nested if else block. If one condition is satisfied, you have to apply for another condition and another condition, like that. It is nested if else block. Are you getting my point? Okay, so suppose I will create one more example also. That way, for better idea, I will write a nested if else block. If else block. Finish. And I have written the main method also. A simple program we can write. So what I'm going to do, take one variable or take one small variable, say integer age is the variable. Integer age is the variable. And I will give age is something, maybe age is 25. And I will take one more variable also, integer, maybe income. Integer income, which is maybe 30,000 rupees. Integer income, which is 30,000. And what I'm going to check, I'm going to check if the person age is greater than or equal to 18. If the person age is greater than or equal to 18, person age is greater than or equal to 18, and I will apply one more condition also. ஒரு மனுஷனுடைய வயசு 18 வயசுக்கு மேல இருந்தா, ஒரு பர்சனுடைய வயசு 18 வயசுக்கு மேல இருக்கு, இன்னொரு பிரச்சனையை கொடுக்குறான் அவனுக்கு. என்னன்னு, if the person income is greater than 30,000, வயசும் 18 வயசுக்கு மேல இருக்கணும், அவருடைய இன்கம் 30,000 ரூபாய்க்கு மேல இருந்தா, 30,000 ரூபாய் மேலைக்கு இருந்தா, now what I'm writing, system.println, I can write eligible for loan. That guy is eligible for loan. முதல் input என்ன, முதல் condition என்ன, that person required to be greater than or equal to 18. The person required to be a greater than or equal to 18. அடுத்த செக் எதுல வைக்கிறேன், அந்த பர்சனுடைய வயசு greater than 30,000. அப்படி இருந்தா eligible for loan. Otherwise, no bank will give, right? But suppose what I'm writing, income too low to be eligible for loan, like that I'm writing, to be eligible for loan, right? ஒருவேளை if age is greater than or equal to 18, அதுவே satisfied ஆகலனா, age 18 satisfied ஆகலனா, not eligible for loan. அங்கே அவனை ரிஜெக்ட் பண்ணிடலாம். not eligible for loan, age must be at least 18. See, if age greater than or equal to 18, அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் இந்த effects-கே போகும். age 18 வயசுக்கு மேலேயே இல்லனா, directly it will come to else block. It will tell, right, hey, you are not eligible for loan. age satisfy ஆகல, எதுக்காக நான் சம்பளத்தை எல்லாம் பார்த்துட்டு உட்கார்ந்துட்டு இருக்கணும் அப்படின்னு பேங்க் என்ன பண்ணிடுவான், ரிஜெக்ட் பண்ணிட்டு So when I press OK, I can say income too low to be eligible for loan because that guy is greater than 18. Now ஒரு வேளை ஏஜ் 17 போறேன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க, இந்த வேலை மிச்சம். இது உள்ளேயே போகாது, இந்த if block உள்ளேயே program போகாது. Press OK, not eligible for loan, age must be at least 18. Am I clear, guys? Are you clear with this? Nested if else எங்க யூஸ் ஆகுதுன்னு? Okay. Like that, you can apply nested if else block in your real time whenever if you need actually. So, okay. Quickly, maybe we will add one more program for again better understanding. I will create one nested if else. So like that, I am clicking on finish. Say suppose I will create something, some example, good example we can take. Say I will take integer maybe temperature, integer temperature, which is 25 degrees Celsius, something, integer temperature. And I'm going to check if, and maybe raining, okay, is raining is equal to, maybe I am telling true. Here there is a raining, Boolean is raining, which is true. And what I'm checking, if the temperature is greater than 20, if temperature is greater than 20, if the temperature is not greater than 20, if the temperature is greater than 20, if the temperature is not greater than 20. So if the temperature is not greater than 20, I will tell, right, maybe let's stay indoors. Let's stay indoors. Let's stay indoors and have some hot, maybe cocoa, right? But if the temperature is greater than 20, I have to check if the temperature is greater than 20 and if there is no raining, I can tell, if there is no raining, I can tell, let's go for maybe a picnic. Let's go for a picnic. Like that, right? Let's go for a picnic. If there is a raining and the temperature is greater than 2, then again I will write let's stay indoor and watch a movie like that. I have written some message. That's it. So what I have written, simply I am taking one integer temperature is equal to 25. If the temperature is greater than 20, if there is no raining, I can go for picnic. But if there is a raining and greater than 20, again there is a raining, right? Then I cannot go outside, but I can be inside. But if the temperature itself, which is lesser than 20, what will happen? I cannot go outside. I can have some hot coffee, right? So now let me run this code. This code also will work as it is. Let's stay indoor and watch a movie. The reason, because there is a raining. There is a raining means it will execute the else block. But if I say which is lesser than 20, sorry, if I say the temperature is 18, The temperature 18 means if block is not satisfied. If block is not satisfied, it will directly go to the else block and it will print else block output. Can you see else block? I can able to see. Let's stay indoor and have some hot cocoa. Fine. Are you clear? Are you clear how the nested if else block is working? Be fast, guys. So, okay. So far we have covered normal if else and nested if else. Let me cover another if else block is available in Java, which is else if ladder. Else if ladder. Suppose I will take one variable, integer score is equal to 75 is the variable. Integer score is equal to 75. Now I will write if the score is greater than or equal to 90. Simply I'm writing system.out.println and I'm writing which is grade which is yes. Grade is yes. The score which is greater than or equal to 90, which is I'm saying grade is yes. But if I go for else block, I can write system.out.println. Simply I can write a grade which is which grade I can write it. Because in college, we have a mini grade, right? As I mentioned, S grade, A grade, and B grade, C we have, D we have, and E we have, and then we have arrears also. Right? Which grade I can mention? So for that, in else block, we are not able to apply the condition, right? But in Java, we can able to apply a condition on if block, else block also. In else block also, we can able to achieve the condition. That's nothing but else if a ladder. How to achieve? Simple. In else block, right? After that, you can apply one if and you can write score maybe if the score which is greater than or equal to 80. The score is greater than or equal to 80. I can say grade is A. And I will add one more else if also. And score is greater than or equal to 70. And I'm writing system.out.println and which is grade maybe B. Grade B. And else if I will add one more condition, score which is greater than or equal to maybe 60, which is maybe system.out.println, grade is C. And one more else if condition, if a score which is greater than or equal to 50, then system.out.println, which is maybe grade is D. Grade is D. And I will add one more else if block, score which is greater than or equal to 60. Then system.out, making the mistake, not 60, 40. System.out.println, grade is E. Finally, if it is lesser than 40, I can tell the grade is arrear, maybe AA. So if I run this code, when I press OK, I can see grade B. Because why grade B? Maybe the score is greater than 70, right? That's the reason I got the grade B. But if I pass here 30, now obviously I will get grade AA, arrear. Maybe if I pass 45 means year, right? My grade should be E. Grade should be E. Like that, we can apply the else if ladder also. Whenever if you want, you can apply the else if ladder also. So, are you clear, guys? So far, we don't know how to apply the condition on else, right? But we can able to apply the condition on else also. Any question? Yes, when compared to nested if else if is more readable, guys. When we compare to your nested if else, else if is somewhat easy. So try to go for else if instead of going for nested if else, because nested if else sometimes you feel like, oh, it is very difficult. It is somewhat somewhat it's complex. Maybe when we understand. So most of the time try to go for else if later, because it is more efficient way of doing the algorithm. Am I clear, or do you want me to provide one more program as an example? Can you confirm? If you are fine, we will go for next topic, or otherwise I will give you another example also if you want. Quickly confirm. Guys, I'm expecting your response. Every time why I'm asking, right, in order to understand your pulse actually. Confirm. Okay. Suppose okay. I will take one more example also. I will take one more example. Say I will take a main method and I will create a two variable integer temperature is equal to maybe temperature which is 25, and the boolean is raining is equal to true, is raining is equal to true, like that I have written. And let me apply one if condition. Saying that if temperature is greater than 20, along with one more condition also I need to take it here. Along with that, one more condition also I'm going to add. What I'm going to check, whether is it raining? Is it raining? Is it raining? Or maybe is it not raining? It is not raining. If the temperature is greater than 20 and it is not raining, both the condition if you want to write, then you have to go for logical operator. If both condition is satisfied, and operation, if both condition is satisfied, what should I write? Right? System dot out or println. System dot out println. I am writing. We can go for picnic. No issues. If the temperature is greater than 20 and there is no raining, simply we can go for picnic. We can go for any tour. But suppose my temperature is greater than 20, that's good. The temperature is greater than 20, that's good. But if there is a raining, what should I do? If there is a raining is true. If the raining is true, what should I do? Maybe in this case, it is better to be available in indoor, and maybe you can watch the movie. Otherwise means what? If the temperature is lesser than 20, simply the temperature is lesser than 20 means why should I need to go outside? So you should be in indoor actually. You should be in indoor. That's it. If the temperature itself lesser than 20, the temperature is greater than 20, super. Then you can check whether it is raining or not. If it is not raining, go for picnic. But if it is raining, be available in indoor and movie. But if the temperature itself lesser than 20, then obviously there is a cold climate over there. You have to take some hot coffee. Maybe hot tea you can take it. Okay. So instead of going for nested if else block, simply you can write the same code in the else if later also. You can write in else if later also. So let me create one more also. Nested or else if later, which is 2. And create a main method. quickly, I will write integer x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 10. So I will write on condition if x is greater than 0 and y is greater than 0. If x is greater than 0 and y is greater than 0, simply I can write x and y which is greater than 0. Simple. Suppose x is greater than 0, but y is lesser than 0. But y is lesser than 0. Simply I can write x is greater than 0, x is 0 greater than 0, but y is lesser than 0. Else if x is lesser than 0, but y is greater than 0. X is lesser than 0, y is lesser than 0. I'm writing what I'm writing. X is lesser than 0, but y is greater than 0. Otherwise, both are lesser than 0. Simple. Otherwise, x and y which is lesser than 0. Simple, right? Now, if we run this code, simply I can get to know that x and y which is greater than 0. Suppose if I give -5, what will happen? -5 means x is lesser than 0, y is greater than 0. X is lesser than 0, y is greater than 0. So when you press OK, see x is lesser than 0, but y is greater than 0. Suppose if I pass -10, both are lesser than 0, right? -5 and -10, both lesser than 0. When I press OK, x and y are lesser than 0. Suppose if I put like this, x is greater than 0, but y is lesser than 0. X is lesser than 0, but y is lesser than 0. X is lesser than 0, but y is lesser than 0. But if I pass both are 5 and 10, then obviously both conditions is satisfied, greater than 0. So like that, you can, whatever the code that you are writing in the nested if else block, you can convert it into else if ladder because it is very easy. So I hope you are clear with this code. Any question on this? Everyone clear how the nested if else and the ladder if else is working? Guys, confirm. Okay, fine then. Do practice, guys. So if you have any question, please reach out to me privately or otherwise you can call me, no issues. I will help you out. So I will host this recording also in the YouTube. You already know. I used to share in my YouTube playlist where you can find all the recordings. Okay. Yesterday recording also I have posted over there. You can check it. Fine then. Tomorrow we'll see the next topic. Okay. Fine. Thank you guys. Bye. Any question? Before that, any question? If you have, you can ask me or otherwise we'll see tomorrow. Okay, day before yesterday, I asked you right one question. What I asked right is so whether any maybe is it easy? Java is easy or not? That I asked right 2 days back. Today I will ask the same question. Tell me till now whatever that I have covered. Based on that, you can tell me whether Java is easy or bit difficult. Can I quickly confirm? Is it easy or bit difficult? What do you feel so far? Quick, only 1 minute. Easy, difficult, Vijay and bit difficult. Durga easy, Ramakrishna easy, Sheikh also saying easy, Priya Darshani saying yes easy. Others? Okay. Then it means that so far good. We'll see later. Okay, guys, again, unless or until you practice, Java is difficult, guys. Please practice. Maybe when I write the code, maybe you feel like somewhat easy. But if you are practicing, that time you will make multiple mistakes, even the syntactical mistake or logical mistake. That time you don't know right how to write the code and all. You will make multiple mistakes. Please try to practice. Don't stop your practice. So if you stop, again, Java is difficult. Fine, guys. We'll see tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.